bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
Still gonna.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
What is he? Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome everybody to Niggle City X-Wing. My name is Greg and we've got 3 hopefully bangers of games for you tonight. First, representing, the CFIS. It's Vince and his opponent, a Tinder god. It's Sean B, and I am joined now by the man with a plan, a Stan who has his own mafia. It's William Macy Scott.
Not William Macy. The plan is a loose collection of guidelines that we don't even adhere to.
Okay. Never say follow the plan, just said there was one.
Yeah, sure, it's on paper somewhere.
Also, middle name is definitely Macy.
It is now.
Yeah. William H. Macy Scott, Esquire the Third. Vince so hot right now, says Andre. For some reason, complimenting the enemy. You think Andre would support his team? But Andre's
Kill
like,
him.
no.
Kill him with kindness.
I had to explain the Pythagorean theorem to Vince. Quick, Will, what's the Pythagorean theorem?
Triangles.
Yep. What's the formula?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared? That one?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's exactly right.
Nice.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. It's the one line plus the other line squared equals the hypotenuse squared. I know C is the hypotenuse. I don't think the A and B part matter. They don't, actually. Transitive property.
Is it on... Yeah, it's on any kind of triangle. Yes, It is the voice of the former captain that traded you for 2 ZJs.
If you have to ask, I can't afford it.
Can't afford it. I can't afford it either. That's why I had to trade away Sherman. It is really awesome. I traded away Shuku and Sherman, and they both got wins on their first games. I was like, all right.
Why couldn't you do that for us? What a bunch of dicks.
No.
That's what
Super
Will's saying.
excited.
You all heard it.
Super excited for him.
We all heard it.
Plot twist. I gave him those 2 ZJs just to leave. Dang. I'm getting roasted hard by Sherman for trading him.
Well, at least you're not getting roasted as hard as he did Atlanta.
Yeah, true. He could burn another swath right through Georgia.
Looks like we're just waiting for dials to get down.
very interested in this first order list. It's a lot of Prockets running around.
It's just a lot of ships. Some would say maybe more than should be allowed.
Debatable.
Malors can throw 3 dice. Gaelic can throw 3 dice. Nightfall 709 can throw 3 dice. Scorcher D3 can throw 3 dice. Can any other faction get 6 3-dice ships?
No, I don't think so. I think 5. Even 5 is hard in other factions.
Yeah, I think Rebels max out at 4 3-dice ships, and then your 5th has to be like a Z95 with munitions. So I'll count that. We'll say Rebels can do 5.
But Rebels are bad, Greg.
Rebels are bad right now. The thing is, I don't even know if they're bad or if they're just bad for Rebels. Lambolo, thank you so much. 17 subs. Damn, dude. Won't make you guys go through all that. 17 seismic charges. As much as I love the seismic charge. Thank you, Lambolo. That will actually really help.
Up there in the most iconic sounds in Star Wars.
It is one of the most iconic sounds in Star Wars, but you don't want to hear it 17 times in a row. With the Ewok horn, there's no way.
Maybe?
No. Anyway, I appreciate that, Lambolo. That'll go a long way. We're doing some in-person streams coming up in June and July. And traveling's expensive. Did you know that, Will? Going places is expensive.
Going places is expensive.
It's kind of annoying how expensive going places is.
Thank you, capitalism.
Right now, the only thing saving my bacon is that the places are in Canada. So it's like, I'm at least getting an exchange rate.
Profit, right? Just a little.
Yeah, pure profit. I can at least drive there, so that's like fine. Although, get gas in America, folks. Do not get gas in Canada. It is ridiculous. Here's the thing about getting gas in Canada, Will. They don't let you just pump until the gas tank is full. You have to choose an amount to pay. So, like, you have to go $30, $40, $50, whatever. It's not just like pump until I say stop, and then whatever shows up is what I pay.
Like, do we blame Justin Trudeau for that, or?
I doubt that was a change that happened under Trudeau, but if it was, then yes, blame him. It is the most annoying thing.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Like, I have an idea, but what happens if let's say I'm like, oh yeah, put 45, but it only takes 42.30.
I have no fucking clue. First of all, I have no clue. Second, you have no idea because their gas is in liters, and you don't know how many liters your tank is. You don't have any fucking idea.
Greg, you could just Google it.
I'm sorry, use a cell phone at a gas station? What do I look suicidal? Fuck's sakes, William. Blue Duck, first time chat. Canada Stan, though, can already tell. Says, actually, you just authorize an amount on your card, and then you only are charged what you pump. How about this? How about it just authorizes the card when I put it in the slot, and then charges me whatever I pump without me saying anything? I don't want to commit to $40. I don't know if it's going to be $40. Your prices are insane. You do not use decimals. That's the other thing, Will. If you look at the price of a liter of gasoline, it's like $139.9.
Right, they use commas, right?
They don't use anything. It just
What?
says 1399. You're just supposed to assume that means $1.39 9 cents.
That hurts my brain.
Yes, they charge $1,399 per liter. And here's a hint, Will. Liters are less than gallons.
Are they still patriots if they're in Canada? Like, is that
Are they still what?
like a Canadian who is for his country? Are they still patriots there?
Yeah, they're a patriotic Canadian.
Couple of them popping up now.
I've never met one.
I've never met one.
Here come the whispers at the top of the screen. Just doing whisper things. Okay, this is a salvage mission. I was wondering why I thought it was assault this whole time. So I was like, no, don't claim it. What are you doing?
Don't pick that up.
Here's the thing about Vince's list. None of his ships really want to pick up a crate. Maybe Han, but like the reposition focus is pretty big on those. Oh no! Scorchy! William, what are we going to do about Scorch?
He's gonna cry. He's gonna be a little sad. That hurts. Was it a 3 hard? Yeah.
God, that's so close. That's such a judgment call, you know what I mean? Like,
And it's not by much either that he clipped it.
no. I like what he's doing right now with CAD. Getting a little distance. Oof. Is the target maybe actually DT here?
Committing to that one side of the board.
Too hard for Gaelic. These FOs are such good carriers, and they all get 3 dice. It's too much. It's too much, too good.
Just make him get unwrapped.
Good for the Tinder gods, says Andre. We actually had our first practice game at his suggestion. Nick never said you guys should practice.
Former Tinder god giving away secrets. What's practicing?
Okay. That's interesting.
No, I put a ton of practice in on the Tinder gods. Hey, look, there's some
You see that?
Will's
hate
Mafia
coming at
showing
you?
up. Yeah.
Will's Mafia showing up, disrespecting the Don. You gonna take that?
Yeah, we let some things go around here.
Gosh, you said you smell. It wasn't even like a good one.
Just gonna tell Carl later that like he missed the gym or something.
Is that a burn?
He's gonna have some self-doubt. It's gonna hurt him later, like mentally. It's a long con.
Okay. I hate this lock because never mind, love it. Jams the lock off of Malorus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Much better. I thought that was going to be a selfish lock. It was not. That was
Keeping
a helpful
Victor Hell
lock.
alive.
Malorus will spend Malorus's charge. Han Solo gets the first shot, and this is going to be 2 big Dice-a-Roonies into Scorch. For 1. For 2?
2. How do we get 2?
Oh, Rook cast.
Oh, nice. If you're strained.
Elusive.
Oh, that's very nice.
Into blank. And Scorch takes a crit. That is a fuel leak. I don't think I've ever seen Rook cast crew used, but that is neato.
Yeah, good.
Some would
That's good.
say a neato burrito.
Oh, and instead of a white target lock, he used the red target lock from Rookcast to give himself the strain.
Indeed. Two hits. This is from Mal into Vic. And I think that's going to be shields down on Vic. Cold Hard Facts. Thank you for the resub. Good monitor. Turn that back on. Colfax is back, Jack. Is Colfax going into season 3, though? And where will he get picked? Will his absence hurt his draft stock? Will, you're a captain. What's your thoughts?
I could see him going in like second or third round. He's got enough of a namesake around here to be there.
Vic decides to take the 2 shields. Cadius Banius the 30th. Two dice. Hit crit though, eh?
Yeah.
And it's evaded. Colfax, first overall. You heard it here first, folks. A B-1 battle droids from Star Wars fighting in the Vietnam War. Let's see it, Dolly.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. That's not it.
That ain't it.
It ain't me.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I have no idea what you say, Victor Trigger. I don't know what Victor does. Besides whiffing.
The attacker gets a stress token. How did he not roll exactly 2 dice?
Range 3.
Oh, from 709th. Got it.
2 hits. Velvet Buddha, thank you so much for the resub. Spends the focus there, takes it, and that should be another stress, right? No, that was on CAD. It was on CAD. DT. Nope, never mind. Not TT. Should be CAD and Vic now.
Oof.
Who forces the L7 reroll. Okay, that's a shield on Han. So that was DT on Han. DT decided not to take the strain, I guess.
Yeah, he's about to get a lot of red dice here.
Proton cannon. Wouldn't be able to spend dice if they wanted to. Pretty solid whiff. Never mind. A crit will go through, and that is going to be a drop crit. Oh, elusive. Can't forget elusive. Hey! Elusive gets it. Well played, elusive. And now Victor Hell. This is Prockets. And don't forget your marksmanship.
Woo! Big hit.
Big swing.
With dead. Ooh, Prockets combined with Dead to Rights is
Yeah, I mean, no tokens to spend anyway. And that's 4 hits. And DT, more like dead T. Am I right, everybody?
dead time.
Guess we'll close betting, huh?
What's going to be disappointing is when no other ship gets taken off the board.
Yeah. The clothesline from hell, the JBL clothesline from hell. Hey, Will.
Yo.
What was your favorite gaming console growing up?
I had a computer at a pretty young age.
So did I. I really liked the computer, but I still had consoles.
It was good. I think Nintendo 64 is what got me.
Yeah, that was my. So my family was always late in the console game. Like we got a Nintendo in like '95,
Nice.
but the N64 was the first console I bought with like saved up shit.
That you bought yourself?
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean this is back when consoles were like $50.
$100. Yeah, $100.
Um,
That's
so,
good. If
yeah,
like my niche pick, if I could go back just to like enjoy the nostalgia all over again, would be my Sega Game Gear.
you know what, Will?
Yes.
Hold on,
You have one?
I do have one.
Yes. Wookie, like all I can remember is playing the color out of Sonic Adventures or Sonic, like it is Sonic and Tails in one of the Sonic games, and I was too young to understand what was going on with it. But man,
All right, the last time my dad came, he brought the old Sega Game Gear.
nice.
The only problem is I think the capacitors are dead and need to be replaced, so I don't know how to do that.
Micro soldering.
Here we go.
Honestly, ahead of its time.
The largest fucking portable battery in the world. This is my head, and I'm a fat dude. This is the largest fucking portable battery in the goddamn galaxy. Let's see what games we got. RoboCop 3. Don't remember playing that one.
They made more games than
Jurassic
RoboCop than
Park.
movies.
Star Wars. I have always been a nerd. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, which one is that? Which?
This is like a Looney Tunes one called Desert Speed Trap. It's Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. NBA Jam. The Majors Pro Baseball. Nolan Ryan's in this game. He's incredible. G-Lock Air Battle. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Great game. I believe it came with the Game Gear.
I think that's the one that I played the most.
Virtua Fighter. Home Alone. Now, before you judge, this game is incredible. And I don't remember this at all. Land of Illusion. It's a Mickey Mouse game, apparently. Yeah, anyway, I need to find someone to make this work. But I've recently been using the Steam Deck to emulate games, Will. From like N64 and stuff. And let me tell you, it's fucking awesome.
Off the Steam Deck emulating?
Mm-hmm. It's incredible.
That's kind of, yeah, it's like a, yeah.
It's the perfect emulator. The only thing that sucks about N64 is that controller was so fucking stupid that like no modern controller can perfectly emulate it.
And it's got like Joy-Con controllers? What?
The Steam Deck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's built in. I don't know if you can see, but it's got the two Joy-Cons. It's got a D-pad, which is eminently useful for emulation. That's the other side. There we go. 4 buttons, bumpers, triggers.
That is a massive screen.
It's pretty good. It's really it's neat. Get in there, whispers, shouts Andre, who doesn't care about our Game Gear talk at all.
0.
Andre says, I do care. How dare you?
He's here for X-Wing and X-Wing only.
That is an enemy bump from Han Solo. Enemy bump. Tried to go forward. Bumped by the enemy. I never had a Sega thingy, but N64 was huge. Well, if I remember correctly, the choices at the time were pretty much N64 versus PlayStation.
Yeah.
Han hit crit. Crits. And do you want to take the shield? No. Versus Dreamcast. Yeah, that's right.
Dreamcast was another one that like died out. Well, like if it got reintroduced at a later date, I think it does very well.
2 hits. Vince's dice heating up. Scorch takes another one. Thankful it's not a crit. Scorch would be dead at this point in time. Oh wait, Scorch gets 1 additional die. Same difference.
And we talk a lot about the 3 dice agility of these TIE fighters, keeping them alive, and they are burning quickly.
You need tokens. Tokens help. Hit crit. I do believe that's Gaelick's ion cannon. Will not matter. Pretty heavy evade. Now Malorus going to go range 1 into Cad Bane. PS2 and Xbox killed Dreamcast. PS2 was so far ahead of. I had a PS2 and I had an Xbox, not at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, Dreamcast was a Sega product. When did Wii come out? Was Wii like... Oh, gosh. Sean just not finding the paint right now. Was Wii against the PS2 or like the original PlayStation? And Bolo says, I'm fueling up on homemade salad and pasta, which sounds incredible. in prep for Star Wars trivia contest at our league host Under Pressure Brewery. Oh man, I want to go to a Star Wars contest. You know what I have thought about doing, Will? It's like an off night Star Wars trivia show. That'd be fun, right?
Like here on the stream,
Yeah.
that'd be a cool time.
Wii was against Xbox 360 and PS3. Okay. So the Wii is pretty late.
And even then, I thought the Xbox 360 and the PS3 were out and established, and the Wii was like, "Hey, we're gonna make our own little corner here."
Yeah. Enjoyed the Star Wars movie ranking stream. Made me rewatch Solo. Solo is good as long as you're not going into it with these like crazy expectations. That's the one thing that like Star Wars fans do not have the ability to do is just enjoy something.
Temper your expectations.
Not even like just like literally just enjoy something.
Solo is a good Star Wars movie, and I've gotten a lot of flack for saying that. There's no Jedi. It's all scum. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's not gonna be like an epic Star Warsian epic. It's just an anthology like movie. It's fine. 2 crits now. This is from Scorch into your boy Vic. Vic will take a crit. That crit is a disabled power regulator. I believe Victor has already shot, so that'll take place next turn. Did Vince pick up a crate? Yes. No.
I'm not seeing one.
He
Victor
does,
Hell has one.
but he just took a crit, so.
Yeah, he should drop it.
Hello.
Hello.
If I'm not mistaken, Vic took a crit, so that crate goes bye-bye.
Say that again.
Oh,
Vic-
yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So Sean soars into the lead now. 4-3. As Vic drops a crate. Solo is one of my least favorite, but still better than the sequels. I don't want to get into another argument on the sequels. I mean, like, it's been years now, just arguing the same thing with everybody. But I enjoy Solo. And the thing is, like, with 10 or 11 Star Wars movies, the line between good and bad doesn't have to be at number 5 on the list. You could have 8 really good Star Wars movies and 3 bad ones, or 7 and 4, or 10 and 1, or 11 and 0.
11 and 0 is hard though. Like that's really hard to
I
just
would
put
be
out
shocked
11
if
bangers.
anyone was like 11 and 0. But, you know, whatever. Do I really care if someone thinks The Last Jedi is the greatest Star Wars movie ever? Not really. Like, good for them. I'm happy they enjoyed it. Like,
Let me reintroduce you to the symbolisms of Empire Strikes Back.
well, I mean, 7 was A New Hope, almost verbatim. And then,
Yeah. Wait, are you sure it wasn't Top Gun 2?
listen. I know it's vicious military propaganda that's probably unhealthy, but goddamn did I love Top Gun 2.
Exhilarating. Like there was a moment in the movie where I like my heart is pounding, and I haven't had that happening in a movie in a long time.
Yeah. Chris says, unpopular opinion, I liked Attack of the Clones. Is it good? No. But I liked the Battle of Geonosis that much that I really enjoyed it. You know what? I remember very vividly seeing Attack of the Clones. And you know what happened when Yoda walked in with a lightsaber? No one groaned. Everyone fucking clapped. We're like,
People
oh shit, we're getting to see Yoda with a lightsaber. So at the time, I enjoyed it too. You know what? Fuck the haters. I get that these are not good movies. I mean, really, The Empire Strikes Back is probably the only movie that like a film critic considers good. But like, who gives a shit? Have you watched all the movies people say are good? They're boring as fuck. Nothing happens.
Isn't that like the whole premise of Citizen Kane?
Yeah, well, like Citizen Kane, Gone with the Wind, and all that shit. It's like, oh my god, fucking do something.
Gone with the Wind. Somebody cursed in Gone with the Wind. Like that was big news.
Oh, Sean! Sean, you're doing this to yourself, bud. 2 shields on Nightfall.
That's another one. Ouch.
You know what? I've never seen Godfather. I know it's a sin. I just never seen it. Doesn't really interest me. Everyone loves it. I can appreciate that.
Is it a sin? I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen it either.
My favorite is also Jedi, Chris. And it's very simple to explain why. It's because I loved spaceships and it has the biggest space battle. That was what motivated me as a young child in Star Wars. Cad Bane did not have a lock on Malorus.
I think those were on the rock. Cheater.
I wish I
will
could
say
remember the first time I saw Star Wars.
Ooh.
I can't remember it. I don't remember anything about it. Gosh, must have been cool. Vic takes the. Is this contraband? Yeah.
It's a good time to pick up a crate. Nobody pointing at you. Really good positioning.
Good time to focus. You got that proton cannon.
Good time to focus.
Just don't lock. No! No, don't lock. You have a disabled power regulator. No!
It's gonna go away.
No, Vince! Vincent! The one action you can't do. Malorus touches crate. Tokens save lives, says Andre. It's true.
To Sherman's point, I think. Oh, he's arguing the prequels.
I think the prequels are pretty good. Honestly,
think
my only issue with the prequels is some of the dialogue. If the dialogue was a little bit better, I think the prequels are fine.
The dialogue is real bad.
George, he's always struggled with dialogue.
George Lucas, yep.
He's great at story, fucking awful with dialogue. It just is what it is. And in the prequels, he was too famous for anyone to be like, "Yo, George,
Stop."
This makes no fucking sense."
It's sand. It's everywhere.
Jar Jar is essential to my Star Wars happiness. I did used to be a hater. I mean, like, is Jar Jar my favorite character or anything? No. But the relentless bullying of Ahmed Best fucking pissed me off so much that I will stand Jar Jar for my life. And also, fucking, like, if you like anything Andy Serkis has done, like Gollum, Lord of the Apes movie. What's that movie called? Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Any of that shit. If you like Thanos, any of the Marvel movies, that all was spearheaded. Ahmed Best was the one who made that shit happen. All right, this is Han Solo with just your casual hit crit crit into Scorch. And Scorch is dead.
Simple.
Easy peasy. Easy breezy beautiful. Scorch is dead. At least Lucas tried very different looking ships, aliens, worlds. Then sequels is what you get when you play it safe and give us more AT-ATs and stuff. Well, I think he also is burdened by... There needs to be like a natural progression of stuff from Republic to the Empire.
And even then, like, if you look at like Star Wars timeline, like you go back to the old Republic and the old Sith ancient empires, the ships still look the same.
Yeah, like the Harrower is just a
Yeah.
Star Destroyer with a loading dock in the middle.
That's all it is.
Gonna coordinate to Nightfall. The barrel roll.
Ooh,
Love to see it.
that was.
I mean, that gets
Gaelic?
Nightfall a shot, at least on Han, right?
That's Ooh, it's gonna be close. He might have one on Dirge.
Maybe. Malor's will measure. Not find anything. That was the Gaelic coordinate for when a ship dies.
That was good.
Yeah, and George Lucas has never been so fucking snooty with his IP. He let Robot Chicken do all that shit. He let Family Guy do all that shit. He let Mel Brooks do that shit. Like, he's always had a good sense of humor. And he's generally a good guy. Like, he created so much, like, low-income housing and stuff in his, like, San Francisco area.
Yeah, stand-up guy.
Yeah. Good dude.
Can't write dialogue though.
Can't write dialogue. And listen, we all have fatal flaws. Han Solo loses 2 remaining shields. Remembering Gaelic? What is this?
Remembering your triggers? No. What is this? Try hard X-Wing? Get out of here.
Gonna go into the Legion Ace.
Man, he has just rolled some very good reds so far.
Yeah, rolling decent. The Legion Ace spins a shield. Vic now. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Oh, that's why. I was like, why would you go into that one thing? But he pops the crate off. So this has been a very good game plan by Vince to mitigate how much damage the crates have done to him.
Yeah, backed up by good reds. Yeah, very good. Going against popular conversation here on the sequels, I turned The Force Awakens on, and like Kylo's intro and the first 15 minutes of that movie are fantastic.
I think The Force Awakens is good, period. I think the movie in general is good. I like it. Hit crits coming in. This is, I believe, into Han. And sneak that crit through. It is a console fire. Now we're going to get a procket into Han.
Ooh, fun stuff.
Oh, it's bad.
Mm.
It's a bad procket.
It just impacted on the surface. It didn't go in.
A disrespectful evade on defense there. So 1 damage. And now I think Victor is gonna, and he's gonna get ionized. And I can already tell he's not gonna.
Bad.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Brock.
you have a crit, stable power regulator. You get ionized, you lose your lock.
Ah.
I got out of there, Buddha. I didn't stay for the response. Evaded.
I think that's one of the easiest mistakes to make. Taking a target lock with disabled power regulator.
Well, it's just forgetting that you have the crit.
Yeah.
And then it's the one that punishes you. And Bolo, go in Star Wars trivia. Remember, it's Docking Bay 94. It's always Docking Bay 94. Cell block AA 23. AA 23. If you don't know a number, it's THX 1183. It's always going to come up.
What was Docking Bay 94?
Will, for $100 million, what docking bay did Han Solo tell Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker to meet him in at the Mos Eisley Cantina?
But was it Docking Bay 94?
I'm sorry, Will. That is incorrect. No, yes, it is Docking Bay 94.
Isn't the re-edit where Jabba meets Han Solo in the hangar and they
Yes,
like scuff it up a little bit?
special edition.
Not a big fan of that scene. Doesn't really add anything.
Han, my boy. If I let you get away with it, then I'd have to let everyone get away with it. Can't do that. It's a tie game, by the way, Will.
This has been good. It's been good. I think Penguin Theory could have been a little more aggressive with the whispers. But it's working out so far.
Yeah.
Gonna have a hard time putting damage into the Falcon from here.
Maybe. They changed Jabba's puppet to a really bad CGI Jabba. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't Jabba's puppet. If you ever see the original footage, it's a fat dude. Like Jabba's character completely changed. It wasn't just like big fucking dude. Yeah, it was a guy.
Pizza the Hut.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the puppet then. Return of the Jedi was when it became a puppet, and that's when George was like, in the special editions, I'm gonna CGI the fuck out of this.
Was it really just a large person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go find those VHSs.
Forgot that he was Scottish as I watched this scene.
Scottish Jabba.
Scottish Jabba, best Jabba.
I mean, at this point, how much is Star Wars ripping off Dune?
That's also why we get the Java, you're a wonderful human being scene. That always, did that not stick out to anyone else? Be like, you're a wonderful human being. What? He's a slug. He's a slug creature, and you know it. But yeah. So originally, Java was a big Scottish dude. Who knew? Turn 5 when they watch this game back, they're gonna be like, they didn't talk about this game at all.
Nonsense. It's been a great game.
First time on stream.
First time?
First time.
At least we haven't started arguing about taxes yet.
Well, there's nothing to argue about.
Yeah, don't do it.
Pay,
That's it.
pay.
That's
Done.
that's the argument.
There's a barrel roll rotate. Rotato potato. That was a very smart roll, says Velvet. Assuming Han is doing the bank. That should block pretty much any bank. If Han goes too straight, though. Woof.
Who big brains like that, though?
Now these whispers starting to be a little dicky. Jamming shit. That is a friendly bump for Gaelic. Not punished. So now I think the barrel roll wasn't so smart when you had the soup dialed in. Context. Oh, Malorus is set up right in the bullseye arc of
Ooh.
Cadius. Just take that evade. Take the evade.
Save the
yourself.
balance charges? Oh, he's got one. He'd be fine.
Yeah. There's the bump for Han Solo. Can take a red focus here.
And get the strain from Rook Cast? Yeah.
And Malus will absolutely spend their charge. This is a console fire for Han. Does hit. Eee. All right, Han Solo has Lieutenant Gaelic, range 1, stressed. It's going to be 4 big dice. Rook casting for 3. Greedo makes it a crit. Gaelic. Hit crit coming in. Elusive first. So the crit's going in no matter what, which is good. All right, hit crit. You got Gaelic down to half. The crit is a wounded pilot. But more importantly, that crate has to drop.
Really good job of remembering triggers and like what you have on your list.
Removing crates has been a key to Vince staying in this game right now. Even though he's eliminated ships, it's been the removing of crates that has kept this game where he's not constantly trying to make up ground. 2 hits there into the Legion Ace. A lot of these First Order fighters are injured, but not yet dead. Alright, so this should go to Gaelic and Malorus. Gaelic can go range 1 ion cannon or range 1 primary. Looks like range 1 primary. Oh, it's range 2. That sucks. I don't get how that works, but okay. Han Solo down to 4. And I do believe that this is a Mag Pulse. Han will take a crit, jam, and a deplete. That crit is a loose stabilizer.
I don't think he cares about that too much.
Not right
You got-
now.
Yeah, you got time.
1 crit from the range 0 shot into Gaelic. Ow!
Ouch.
Gaelic takes a loose stabilizer. Where have I seen that before? Rocket time here. Pretty good.
Bangers.
Pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. 2 crits. But again, Malorus will have to drop the crate.
That's just some
It takes a
incredible.
weapons failure. The crit generation, really good.
Yeah. You do everything right. You touch crate. You try to move as much as you can. And you just get hit with as many crits as possible.
Yeah, right. I don't know, this Rook Cast build is making me feel things. One crit from the range 0 shot. It will go through. Is that a weapons failure? Nope, it's a structural damage. So now Han really doesn't give a shit about taking the...
Still has 4 hole left. Kind of healthy.
Down to 1 hull.
Oh, we're down to 1. Just kidding. I didn't see the stacked cards.
Yeah.
He's not healthy. He's very dead.
Yeah, 7 damage. A console fire, a loose stabilizer. And there are no crates. Yeah, no one has any crates. It is 6-6. Han Solo's basically going to get 1 shot. Maybe. You go forward, see who's in your arc.
The fun time of, do you just 1 straight?
Yeah, pretty much. Have Whispers used Prockets yet?
One has,
did.
and it was a disappointment.
Yeah, I was sad. Let's see. So Yellow's Prockets gone. Nightfall still has Prockets.
the the disparity of what's happening on both sides here.
Well, but the thing is, like, if I were to just give you like the rundown of what's happening, you're like, oh, Vince is for sure winning. But I mean, Sean's about to take a 6 point lead.
Yeah,
That's why First Order sucks.
and there's only been 4 more
Fucking
damage
balance this shit.
onto First Order side. But Vince has 2 ships that are untouched. And First Order is limping everywhere.
Yes, First Order is OP.
Oh, what was the argument the other day that somebody tried to say First Order was not the most OP faction?
I don't know. They probably think Rebels are strong.
It was a good argument. Like there was some good data pulled from websites. It's just I don't know. You
I
can't
can't
like
ignore what I'm watching. Like,
yeah. You could give me stats, but like when I look at it, I'm like, man, look at it. It's winning. It's like
3
Company of Heroes.
forward for Cad Bane. And Cad Bane will collect.
Nice.
There's not much else Cad Bane could do there, so I get it. There's the flip around for Vic. Vic already used contraband, so 4 forward for no 709. That's 709.
The American
And
Legion Ace.
709 will pick up.
Oh, is pickup a good idea there?
I don't really see why not.
Tokens?
Who has a shot right now?
Han. Han won straights. Now that 709th is just asking to be
Yeah, I think
done.
Dirge is probably 5K. And Dirge's proton cannons are up. And Dirge has luck. Proton cannons are 2 to 3.
Yep.
Yep. Oof. Oof. This could be Nightfall's a downfall. Get it? You gotta jam Dirge, right? You gotta focus jam.
I mean, you have the tool. Why not use it?
You could focus jam, use your bullseye and jam.
Yeah, there it is.
But I like focus jamming Dirge here. Contraband, 5K. Why would you use contraband?
Yeah. You're jammed. You have some really good information there. Leave that contraband for another turn.
Yeah, I don't get it. Two forward for Gaelic. We might have flown directly into. Well, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Sorry, real quick. How does Gaelic barrel roll off a bump?
The bump?
Yeah, you bumped. I didn't think of it. I
Oh.
didn't even think of it either.
Yeah, two straight
Oh, I
ended up
didn't see it say-
overlapping enemy
I didn't
ships
see it
and
say
not
it
touching
bumped.
console.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gaelic overlap
So-
only enemy.
No, we're on to you, Sean. We're on to you. You know what I've taken to doing, Will? Ooh, that's very fast for Han.
Yeah, definitely thought a slower maneuver would happen there.
You gotta fix loose stabilizers and hope you don't roll console.
I
I feel like you could just die for nothing here.
I think you've got room to do another one straight.
Okay. Well, he fixes console.
Yeah.
And he catches.
Yeah, but if he won straights, you have the Legion Ace at range 1.
Legion Ace evades.
And then it doesn't matter what happens with your console fire because you could probably kill him.
All right, so it doesn't matter who you shoot here. They can't spend a token if you pop your proton cannons. And he does.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know
Gaelic
who's shooting.
on
It's
one.
Gaelic. Going for the kill.
Yeah.
And that'll be 2 crits. Again, Gaelic cannot spend tokens. And you're out of here, Gaelic!
There it is. Your best Leslie Nielsen umpire call out.
Ah, Leslie Nielsen. I remember that guy.
Oh, Gaelic was I5.
Yeah. Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Gaelic's also I5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You get yours.
Replace only works when you delete the ship. But undo might work.
You know it's range 2. Doesn't matter.
I
He
tried,
hits.
chat. I tried.
And it's going to be a damage. It's the first shield on Dirge. This is the never dying Dirge, right?
I mean, if we're round 6 and he just took a shield, I think he's got a pretty solid chance of.
Oh, Natties! Natties into Nightfall who cannot spend that token.
Ooh.
Who cannot spend that
Take it.
token.
That's a dead Nightfall.
Night has fallen.
Splatties.
Again, Nightfall is an I4, so we'll get to shoot. Could potentially kill Han Solo.
Two dice into one.
Focusing for
There-
2. That's a
there it
dead
is.
Solo. Ichuta Solo? And somehow, even though it's 3v2, this is a 1-point game.
Wait, it.
All right. 709th Legion into Dirge, out the back. Fanatical for 1. And it's evaded
hurts.
by Dirge.
Is the 709th 4 points?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So that has to be the first points scored by Vince for having a crate.
It is. That is the first scenario point for Vince compared to 7 for Sean. So now these rogue classes are going rabbit hunting.
Do they have blue hards, or is it just banks?
Just Banks. Just Carlton's. Yeah, so if I'm Vince, not that I encourage this, but Vic and uh Dirge just grab crate, run away for 2 turns.
And go hide on the other side of the board.
This is a blue, so it's gotta pretty much do it too hard. I don't know, you can sloop, turn around. 2 bank there. Contraband. Oh, wait, you already spent your contraband. Well, 2 bank. See if you get in range to pick that up. And then just send everyone this way. Yep. Vince now closing in. For Malus, you fix weapons failure there.
Oh, did we even check the Malorus arc?
It's not. It's nowhere near it.
All right, yeah, it's not.
So turn 8 likely to be the last turn. The rogue classes all heading in. I'm going to say heading into hyperspace. Turn boost.
Can't
I don't
boost,
know.
but
Yeah, okay.
just turn, take the focus,
Cry.
turn.
I mean, you could send Dirge over the rock. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, just 5 straight. Well, can he still take a? He could still take a crit from that.
I think rocks are all hits, yeah? Debris is the only one that allows you to take a crit.
Mm,
On a hit or crit, you still take a hit, but it's just a hit. I'm surprised that's not a lock for Malorus to try and knock a crate off and prolong the game by a turn.
right, just try to get that crit through.
Yeah, that's I'm a little confused by that, to be honest.
Yeah, what do we get stressed for?
It's a red turn. 3 hards red.
Oh, 3 hearts red.
Mal, for 1, goes through on Dirge, but Dirge literally could not give a shit. If Dirge doesn't take a crit here, the game is over.
Oh, so close.
It showed it for a second. Spends the lock. 2 damage. Not enough.
That was such a good game plan by Vince, and just stuck to it.
20-15 is your final. The CFIS is closing in on a complete sweep of the Tinder Gods. Man, I was really rooting for the Tinder Gods here to make a stand against V Team. Andre, you're the last hope to avoid the sweep. It is 4-0. All right. We'll be back with game 2 coming up in just a minute. BRB.